25 years after the Lockerbie bombing, which shocked the world, Al Jazeera has uncovered new evidence which casts doubt over the entire investigation and trial into what was the biggest case of mass murder ever seen in Scotland. Documents obtained by the network and verified by security and legal experts point to the involvement of Iran's secret service, Hezbollah, and armed group the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine Central Command, or PFLP-GC. According to Al Jazeera's investigation, a meeting took place between the four parties in Malta 9 months before the bombing of the Pan Am flight. The purpose of the meeting: to discuss potential American and Israeli targets to attack and or blow up.
Let me tell you what was said at this meeting. In essence, they were recruiting support. We're all going to help each other. Some of us may be able to do something, some may be able to do others, but we're all going to join together. And we're going to have a campaign against Israeli and American targets. We want to inflict maximum damage. We're not sure how yet we're going to inflict it. Our targets could be gatherings in public places, it could be buildings, it could be trains, it could be airplanes.
But it was only 3 months after this meeting when the US Navy shot down an Iranian passenger plane, killing 290 civilians, including 60 children, that the plan for the Lockerbie bombing was finally hatched. According to Abu al-Qasim Misbahi, who was then working for Iran's secret service but later defected, Tehran became adamant that a revenge attack had to be executed, and quickly.
The Iranians decided to retaliate as soon as possible. The decision was made by the whole system in Iran, and then confirmed by Ayatollah Khomeini. The target was to copy exactly that's what happened to the Iranian Airbus. Everything exactly same, minimum 219 people dead. This was the target of the Iranian decision makers.
The theory that the PFLP-GC were involved in the bombing of the Pan Am flight over Lockerbie isn't new. Many at the time had believed that there was sufficient evidence pointing the finger at the Palestinian group. However, what is new is the evidence that links Iran's secret service with the attack.
I've often wondered whether or not the truth about Lockerbie will ever come out. So many people at such a high level have a stake in al-Megrahi's guilt. Talking about presidents of the United States, secretaries of state, heads of the FBI, British prime ministers. That's what makes this case so difficult.
Before I die, this is the truth.
The only person to have been convicted of the bombing, a Libyan agent by the name of Abdel Basit al-Megrahi, is now dead. But with the emergence of this new evidence, it could very well mean that the actual perpetrators of one of the most horrific attacks in Scottish history are still alive and free. Jamal Elshayyal, Al Jazeera.